ladies and gentlemen. Get those likes up, ladies and gentlemen. Timer's ticking. Last chance to hit those likes. Let's get the party started. What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the stream. We're gonna jump on in here. I want to finish this music up real quick. I want to hear this drop. Let's go. There it is. There it is. What's going on, everyone? Hope you guys have a fantastic day. Fantastic day today. All right, let's jump on in here. What's going on, everyone? Bitcoin is getting a little bit of move up here. 38,420 as we start the stream. Obviously, Bitcoin had a little bit of a wild day. All the way up to 39,500, all the way back down to 37,181, and now all the way back up to 38,434. So we're kind of going everywhere. We're kind of going in, out, wada wing, wada woom. Hope you guys can hear me right now. Hope this didn't get all kind of jacked up, but there we go. So 38,450. We're coming up here, guys. Will we come up to test this wick? That is the question. We know the market makers love to come back up and test this wick. All right, let's see what happens. But guys, smack up that like button for the YouTube algorithm, as MM Crypto would say. Let's break the new all-time highs. We probably won't, because people aren't that interested in crypto right now. But it is what it is. It is what it is. We're gonna have fun anyways. What's going on? Get the glow sticks. Nothing has changed. Lower highs, higher lows. What's going on, Elliot? What's going on, CH? Good to see you guys in here. My guy CH as always. Rodney's in here. We got Robert, of course, is in here. We got MySpace. We got Dildo Schwaggins. What's going on, Dildo Schwaggins? All right, so 38,450. We're kind of making our way back up here. Let's see. Bitcoin was able to get back above the right here, the 21 EMA on the 1 hour time frame. So, you know, like we said, we got a little bit of a rejection at that a couple hours ago, but now we're able to break back above that. Will we come back up and at least test the 55 EMA on the 1 hour, which right now is about 38,756? Will we come back up and test that? I think that we can. I definitely think that we can. Robert said 38K, bro. What's going on? Human, everyone is in here. What's going on? Bitcoin's moving back up. Hopefully, we can get some more people back in the house here. In the house. Oh, let me fix this back up here real quick. We'll watch BTC's 38,450. Guys, is Bitcoin gonna come back up and reclaim this wick? So like we talked about yesterday, going into today, we were like, all right, we had a CME gap from the weekend back up here towards 38,500. What did Bitcoin do? Well, it actually came right back up, wicked, and closed that gap right there before having a continuation to the downside. We are trying to move back up now. So like we kind of said, guys, when you do have these big wicks here, a lot of times the market makers like to come back up and take that liquidity, right? So let's see if we go back up and test 39.5. I think there's definitely a possibility. We had some nice bullish divergence, right? Nice bullish divergence here on the hourly time frame. We had some lower lows. We had some higher lows on the RSI, which caused us to get a little bit of a move up with the stock RSI being bottomed out. Things look pretty good on the hourly chart there, I will say, right? I will say, but I do think that at least at the moment, it would make sense for us to do some maybe some type of W pattern if we can get back up and break this 55 EMA to come back up and maybe come back up to the $39,500 level here in the short term. I think that would make a lot of sense. A lot of freaking sense. And there's one guy who agrees with me here. His name's Jimmy. He invested his $500 stimmy today. Come on, Jimmy. Everyone wants to see you. Everyone wants to see you got a big plunger on your head. Okay, do you like people with plungers on your head? All right, let's see. What's going on, everyone? It's Jimmy. It's Jimmy. What's going on, guys? I just threw my last $500 stimmy in there. I don't know why my eyes are so wide today, but it doesn't matter. Guys, strap up. We're going to the moon. We're going straight to the moon. It's over. It's over. The market makers are done manipulating the market. We're going back up to the upside. Here we go, everyone. Strap up. We're going to the moon. I'm going to cough. Fur ball. A little bit of a fur ball. All right. See you guys. Thanks for having me on, Jordan. I'll be back soonly. All right. See you guys. All right. There we go. Thanks, Jimmy. Thanks, Jimmy. Jimmy is jacked up right now. Jimmy is jacked up. It kind of is a little bit of a tongue twister there. But anyways, Jimmy was the only one born with one nut. Why does Jimmy have one nut? Oh, God, man. You guys are already killing me today. All right. So apparently Jimmy has one nut. He has a plunger on his head and one nut. All right. So that's that. We are dropping slightly. Let's see where we close the hourly time frame. So we guys can see up there, we got 24 minutes until the daily close. All right. Will we close? Will we close the hourly? Let's see if we close the hourly. We'll get our Viking helmets on here. But will we close the hourly actually above the 21 EMA like we said, which is at 38,279? That's where I want to see the hourly close. If anything, I'm not too worried about the hourly chart as we know, guys. But if we want to get some type of close, that's what we're looking at, okay? That is what we are looking at. Let's do a quick update on the on CoinMarketCap real quick to see what the market's kind of looking like today. Obviously, we kind of had our ups, we kind of had our downs, we kind of had our wiggly woos, doogadoos, kind of everywhere, right? But if we actually look at this, you can see here that, it was pretty much a nothing burger day. Like, I know we had a super amount of volatility, but it was really pretty much a nothing burger day. So all in all, I mean, everything's kind of down at like 0 to 2%. We had waves up 27%, CeeLo up 8%, Arweave up 5%, but other than that, it was pretty much flat. And as far as red days, I mean, there's a couple ones: Convex, Thorchain, Osis, Chili's, Cadena, Phantom. Everything else is less than 5% down. So not a crazy day as far as price action goes. I mean, there hasn't been a ton of crazy days as far as price action goes, but, all in all, another day, all right? Another day. So 38.4, Bitcoin trying to get a move back up. Like we said, guys, what I'm watching for here is the market makers going to come back up and reclaim this wick for Bitcoin at 39,500. That is what I'm watching for here. The 4-hour was kind of giving us a little bit of the same kind of theory there. If you actually look at the 4-hour time frame, what's interesting is Bitcoin kind of just said, screw you. Like, it really just said, screw you. And
nope.
And just smacked the 0.618 and really the golden pocket, just like it did back here, right? Just smacked the golden pocket. It didn't really care about the Fibonacci levels and came back up. What you guys can notice is we keep getting rejected from at least the 21 EMA on really our move back down. Since we kind of rolled over here, we kind of got rejected on the 21 EMA a couple times here. Will we be able to come back up there above on the 4-hour time frame? That's ultimately going to be the question there. But if you look, it was also the same scenario on the 4-hour time frame, right? We had those lower lows coming in, and we had the higher lows coming in on the RSI. So higher lows, lower lows, bullish divergence on the hourly, bullish divergence on the 4-hour, and that is what pushed us up to the upside there, at least in the short term. Now let's see what Bitcoin can do. This kind of reminds me, I'm not going to say it's completely the same, but this kind of reminds me of this price action right here. And you guys can see exactly why. You guys can see we kept making lower lows right here, right? You guys can see the lower low after the lower low after the lower low, right? And everyone was super bearish right here. Everyone was super bearish. Everyone calling for lower prices when Bitcoin went back down to like 34,000. And obviously Bitcoin kind of recovered from there. This price action kind of reminded me of that. It's not exactly the same, but you guys can see right here. We have lower lows after lower lows after lower lows. We had this big dump here on the 4-hour time frame, bearish engulfing candle, like a huge bearish engulfing candle there on the 4-hour time frame. But what ended up happening here is obviously we got to move up to the upside. The question is, are we going to see the same thing? Right? That is going to be the ultimate question here. Are we going to see the same thing? Oz said Crypto sucks. I don't know. Crypto doesn't suck, man. Why is everyone saying Crypto sucks? Why is everyone saying in the chat Crypto doesn't suck? Crypto was awesome. I disagree with everyone that says Crypto sucks in the chat. I disagree with all you guys. All right. I will give you my hoodie if you guys think that. I would rather have you guys like Crypto than me wear this hoodie right now. Okay. And I love hoodies. I really, really love hoodies. That's ridiculous, guys. That's a ridiculous statement. Ridiculous. But like we said, are we going to start seeing the upwards momentum here coming from now? That's the question. It would make a lot of sense here if we actually look here on this daily chart. We've been kind of looking at this possible formation of ascending triangle. We were looking for one more touch on the downside, and we could be getting that touch. We could be getting that touch right friggin' now. All right. Clint said I need to think of more tweets, honestly. What's up, Clint? Hope you're doing well, man. All right, so the question is now, right? The question is now, are we going to hold this support line? I know one person that does think so. Come on, George. Guys, today, I am more bullish than I have ever been. I just started giving hopium today. I am George. We're all George. Guys, as you know, last night I talked about my Lego set. My Lego set is absolutely awesome. And if I show my Lego set on my crypto stream, you know that I have absolutely nothing to talk about. But today, guys, I am bringing back the hopium. I think that Bitcoin is looking super, super bullish. And we are gonna go up. We are absolutely gonna go up right now. But the question is, when we gonna go up? Right? And the only way we can know is if we scroll up. Let's look at some of these chats here. No, I'm not answering that question. No, that's such a stupid question. Yeah, that's a stupid question too. No, I'm not answering that one either. Scrolling up. No, I don't agree. Scrolling up. Yep, okay. Yeah, I don't agree with any of these questions, guys. I'm not going to answer any of these. They're all shitty questions. Other than that, all right, guys, I'm going to end the stream. See ya. That's all I have for you today. See you guys. Mega George! Bullish on George coming on the stream, as always. Thank you, George. Thank you so much, man. Bitcoin gonna go up, like you said. So, kind of like we said in the daily chart, guys. Are we going to see... Hold on, let me switch... Let me switch over here to BTC. There we go. All right. Kind of like how we said with BTC yesterday, are we going to get a support on this trend line? So far, so good. You guys can see we did just get a wick to the bottom of that trend line. Will we continue to hold that? That is the question, right? We got one bounce off it here. We got a second bounce off it here. Where are we going to continue to bounce and make higher lows? That's the question. We've said Bitcoin breaks this on a daily close. Things aren't looking too great. But as of right now, we are holding that. Now, we're going to go over some things here and some things that maybe the bulls won't like, okay? But what I will say is, as long as this trend line holds, we can at least get a rally to the upside here. I think all is good. If this breaks, all right, we're probably going to be looking at some of our things to the downside here. But I think at least in the short term, you know, let's see what Bitcoin does here. But I would not be surprised if Bitcoin did have a little bit of a short-term rally back to the upside, back up to maybe, like we said, to the previous highs, and then kind of decide what we want to do from there. But at least right now, I think what we have to look at is this, right? Let's go to this 3-day chart. And if you see this, right? So, you know, what we'll basically say is we love coming back to take these wicks, man. And what was different down here, I kind of highlighted all the big wicks that we've had since May of 2021. And what you'll see is we always come back to take those, man. We always come back to take those, especially on the longer term time frame wicks, man. We always do it every single freaking time, right? You guys can see in the summertime here, we had these giant wicks to the downside. We came back down, closed right at the wicks, moved back to the upside, right? Then we kind of made this big wick up here, right here, came back down, came back up, and just absolutely took that wick again, right? Up to the upside here in October, big wick, came back down, came back up, closed at the wick, boom, to the downside, right? Same thing on the downside, big wick to the downside, came back up, came back down, closed it, all right? Now we kind of have these two wicks down here that we still have, right? And we still could have some liquidity down there to take. And this is obviously the bearish scenario if we take that, this is the bearish scenario. If we break that trend line that's coming up here in the daily, I think, you know, there could be a scenario where we could come back down here a little bit lower before moving back up, right? I mean, that's obviously breaking, it was really breaking 40K. That was a little bit dicey. If we actually look here, what I was looking for us to hold, okay, the first scenario I was looking for us to hold in the daily time frame was this level right here, right? Was this level coming across? And what you'll notice is we did smash that to the downside, right? I was looking to confirm the previous resistance and flip it as support, and we couldn't do so, right? We couldn't do so. So now, kind of like we said, the one line I'm watching is this one, and it's just one line, right? It's literally just one line right here coming up to the upside. The question is, are we going to hold this? We hold this, we move back up. All right, we keep our structure here. We keep our structure of our longer term ascending triangle, hopefully to the move to the upside, right? We break this to the downside. Well, I think there's a high possibility that we could be seeing the lower 30Ks pretty fast. I think it's pretty fast that we could be seeing that if this trend line does break, right? If the trend line does break, right? I know one person's getting super excited about that right now. Let's see who's getting excited over that. Oh! My Elliott wave! It's the only thing I can do. My Elliott wave! Ah, gosh. Oh, my Elliott wave there. It's finally playing out, guys. It's finally playing out. Oh, yes. Yes. All the bulls are going to bow down to Sir Savvy. It's finally playing out, man. Finally. All these haters that I have on my channel are going to start becoming Savvy fans. They're all going to become members. We're going to do members-only streams every single day. Every single day. That's what we're doing, man. That is literally what we're doing, right? Bow down to Sir Savvy, right? All you haters in the chat, all you salty bulls in the chat, we're going back down to 10K, just like Amazon did, all right? I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you right now. Look at everyone in the chat pissed. Inappropriate. Inappropriate. You guys are you guys are crazy. Inappropriate. We get all the Karens in the chat. You know what I found funny the other day? Everyone had the best sense of humor when the price is bullish. When the price is bearish, everyone's like, inappropriate. Ew. Oh. But when the price is going up and everyone's in a good mood, everything's funny. You guys are too funny, man. You guys are too funny. That is inappropriate. That is inappropriate. This is 2022. You can't talk about anything. You can't have fun on your own stream, Jordan. This is a serious stream. Make your stream like Crypto Lifer. Make it serious. Okay? Make your stream like Andy Bitcoin Census. Make it serious. They know the next moves. Yeah, they know the next moves. Make it serious. Make your stream like these serious guys. You guys crack me up. I love you guys in the chat. You guys You guys are like so volatile. Like you guys in the chat are so volatile based off the price action. It's hilarious, man. It's hilarious. It's absolutely hilarious. I felt this stuff is my nightmares. Very, very true. Very, very true. Oh man, you guys are too funny. Let's see. I'm so happy I got cash. Get serious, dude. Get serious. Get serious. Soul Train said, "Let me finish I'm done ranting. Thanks, guys. This was very therapeutic. Thank you, Soul Train. Thank you, Soul Train. All right, let's go back over here. Let's go back to the daily chart. So we talk about this. Sort of if this level breaks right here, bada bing, bada boom, could come back down and take these wicks. Okay, we don't want to see that as bulls. All right, we definitely don't want to see that as bulls. You know what I'll say is, and really what I'll say is here. Looks like we are not able to, at the moment, we are still getting rejected from that 21 EMA, right? We got to get over that, man. We got to get over that in the short term. I mean, that's tends to be, in the past, can be an issue for BTC. And even when you get back over it, it tends to do these gnarly fake outs back above the 21 and just come right back down, even if it does break it. So, you know, let's see what happens. But right now you are getting a pretty harsh rejection off the 21 EMA. So we'll see what happens there. We'll see what happens there. I'm not going to spend too much time on Ethereum today, just because I have some other stuff I want to look at. But we'll quickly look at Ethereum, and then we'll pop back into BTC here. Real quick on BTC, like as far as support levels go, I mean, you got to look at so I have basically the fibs here from the swing low to the swing high. Next obvious support level, if we do come back down, is obviously the 786 retracement here. We do have some confluence, some previous supports looking left here. So right around 36,727 would be the next level if we sort of break our current 1 hour support. So that's what I'm watching. 36.7 is if we break sort of our structure here in the daily time frame. So keep that in mind. But you know, overall, Bitcoin just going up and down. Like we're getting volatility, but it's not in one direction. We're sort of just kind of moseying our way up and down. And what I want to remind you guys, like a quick rant alert here, a very, very quick rant alert.
Rant alert.
I know we keep getting like, we keep getting absolutely like, oh my gosh, Bitcoin is bearish. Listen, what I'll say right now is this could change at any moment. But here's what I'll say right now, guys. I mean, Bitcoin since the beginning of January, it's been a long freaking time. For the last 2 months, Bitcoin has just gone sideways, guys. It's literally just gone sideways, right? You guys can see here. Look across, right? I mean, you have 3 touches at the highs right around 45,000, and the lows really down to like 35,000. For the most part, you know, we keep getting depressed, excited, depressed. Right? I mean, listen, let's be honest, guys. I mean, Bitcoin really hasn't done crap for the past 2 months, right? For the past 2 months, we've been talking about the same range. We get pissed sometimes, we get pumped sometimes. Pissed, pumped, pissed. You know, would I be surprised again if we got pumped again? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And what's funny is every single time we do come back down, it's always the same story. Like, oh, Bitcoin's done. It's never going to go back up. And somehow it always, well, not always does, but it seems to make its way back up. So I'm not going to say it's going to hold, but what I'll say is, you know, until we break this range, I mean, it's really the same thing. I mean, it's really the same thing we've seen twice already. And if anything, you know, we're going to hope that we continue the higher low structure here, like we said in the daily time frame. So, you know, are we really going to get too upset over sideways action? That's the thing, right? I mean, the sentiment switches so fast, just bullish, bearish, blah, 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 right? Like I said, I'm not gonna flip bearish, completely bearish at the moment. I don't care about short-term moves. A lot of people do. A lot of people like jerk off to their. I predicted the short-term move. I'm not gonna jerk off to a short-term move prediction. That doesn't matter. Okay, that doesn't matter. What I'll continue to say is the only thing that matters are the people that stick around here when the next major bull run starts. All right, that's the only thing that matters. You guys want to make these little 5, 6, 7% trades? Go ahead, man. Go ahead. The only thing, I'm telling you right now, the only thing that really is going to matter is who is around and who has stacks of crypto when the next bull run starts, okay? That is literally the only thing, okay? The only thing that matters right now. Could we be in a bear market? We've already kind of said we have been in a bear market. Bitcoin's had these bullish and bearish trends. That doesn't freaking matter to me. Doesn't matter at all. Like I continue to say, these short-term trends don't really freaking matter, man. They don't matter. They really don't. So we'll continue to talk about them. But in reality, who's going to be here at the finish line? Or I guess I say, who's going to be here in the beginning? That's going to be the question. Who's going to stick around, right? Because you can see people slowly but surely, kind of making their way down, making their way out of crypto. You can see it in everything, man. You can see it in everything. But who's going to still be around here when it really matters? Are you going to be around? Something tells me a lot of you guys won't be, okay? And that's just the harsh reality. A lot of you guys won't be. You guys are going to either leave crypto because you think it's a scam, right? You guys think it's a scam like this guy.
Basically, Bitcoin is clearly a scam. Cryptocurrency
You pounded a little hammer fist.
An idiot with no common sense. And scientifically speaking, according to a study at the Bank of Canada, more people who are financially illiterate invest in Bitcoin.
Right? You're going to be that guy, or you're going to be trying to time at a bottom. And listen. You guys are going to be trying to time a bottom too. Listen, you guys aren't pro investors. Okay? You guys aren't, these pro freaking trader investor guys, okay? I'm not either. I'm not saying I am. I'm not either, and that's why I hold. Okay? You guys want to try to time bottoms? Go ahead. Okay? Go ahead if you want to time bottoms. If you're trying to time bottoms, you're going to end up like Savvy. All right? Calling for lower prices, lower prices. And then you're going to miss a whole bull run because you're just bearish continually. I will continue to say, and people will continue to disagree with me over time, okay? But I'm super passionate about this. The best way to make money in crypto is just to DCA over time and wait. That's it, okay? Try to be a bottom timer. I'm telling you, try to be a bottom timer. You're going to miss it. You're going to miss it. I'm telling you. Because you're always going to think that the prices go lower. Can they go lower? Yes, they can go lower. Right? Yes, they can go lower. And listen, things will go lower. Even the blockchain backer was calling for lower prices. Right? Even the blockchain backer fractal was calling for lower prices. But that's the name of the game. That's the name of the game. Are you going to be a bottom timer, or are you just going to wait? The waiters are usually ones that that make the most money. I'm telling you. Look. I'm going to stop here. But it's a simple matter of fact. All right. Let's see. David said, Jordan, have you got rid of your old take profit DCA chart that you used to show? Take profit DCA chart. Take profit DCA chart. I still update that sometimes. I don't update that as much as I used to be, just because right now, I mean, listen, like right now, right now you're going to be, I'll tell you right now, with that chart, you're going to be in the DCA part. You're going to be in the DCA part. Because why? In the summertime, a year ago, it was DCA, right? All right, so let's jump on to Ethereum. I kind of went off track here for a little bit, but let's jump on to Ethereum for a quick second. ETH. All right, so Ethereum is... talk about a few things here. So ETH on the daily chart and the 4-hour chart. Let's see. So right here. You have a rising wedge, right? Rising wedge that broke to the downside. We were saying this is probably, it's the bearish pattern. They usually break to the downside. You are coming back down to 2,300, right? Like George was saying today, man, I mean, the chats are so, I gotta say, guys, like the chats are like, most people in the chat are super negative right now and super trolly, and it's like, come on, guys. I understand that the market's been going down for a couple months, and I understand, like, everyone thinks that they're like, Peter Schiff and like these pro investors, right? And listen, no one's a pro investor, especially in crypto, man. Especially in crypto. And people say, oh, I mean, we're just waiting for better entries. You're always going to be waiting for a better entry, right? Bitcoin goes to 30K. Okay. Bitcoin goes to 30K. Then what? Then you're going to be waiting for 25K. Bitcoin goes to 25K. Then we're waiting for 20K. You don't know where the market's going to go. My point on this is, okay, and I'm going to continue to say it because there's people in the chat, man. My point is, The only way that you can make money in crypto is if you are in crypto, okay? If you are in crypto. That's the only way you can make money in crypto is if you are in crypto, all right? That's my whole point, all right? I'll move on though. So daily chart, let's see right now. So the daily chart is this, upwards momentum. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 touches on this for Ethereum. You have basically this. So a downtrend of resistance coming back down, right? Downtrend of resistance. Let's see. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 touches on this, right? 7 touches on this. Are you going to come back down to the bottom here and test this support for Ethereum, right? I mean, that's kind of what we've been watching at for the last couple of times. You know, listen, let's see what happens, right? Let's see what happens. Let's see. You bounced off this multiple times in the past. I'm not 100% sure if you are, but, you know, it is what it is. It's a trend line that we are watching, so, oh, man. This is crazy, man. This is crazy. Look at this chat. Look at the chat, man. Look at the chat. Robert said, dude, the chat is so bad right now. Holy moly. George wasn't kidding, man. George was not kidding. This is crazy, man. This is literally crazy. We'll see, man. We'll see. We shall see. Okay? Bladden said, you are trolling people who don't have the same opinion as you. No, I'm not trolling. I'm just saying, like, listen, I was here in the previous bear market, okay? People are saying the same thing over and over and over again. People are calling for lower prices over and over and over again. A lot of those people didn't get those entries. That's my only point. That's my only point, right? I'm not saying, I've told you guys what I'm doing right now. I'm not buying right now, but I have money on the sidelines to buy if the prices go lower, right? That's it. That's it. You gotta laugh. You guys are crazy, man. I'll tell you again. I'll have the last laugh again, man. I will have the last laugh again.
Rant alert.
But we'll see. We'll see what happens. All right, let's go back to over here to the week. It's not really much to talk about with altcoins, guys. Like, it's kind of, you guys know the point right now. There's not much to talk about with altcoins, right? Coming back down to test the bottom. Let's see what happens for ETH. I mean, like we said, you're expecting some type of big move, right? You're expecting some type of big move here by the middle of April, right? Do we know if it's going to go up? Do we know if it's going to go down? No, but we probably can be expecting a big move one way or the other, right? That's basically my point in for Ethereum at the moment. This chat is making my dinner extra salty. It's so bad today. It's so bad. It really comes down to zoom out. Like, how many times I've been saying the last couple of days, guys. Like, looking at the short-term time frame charts. If you're a hodler, looking for the short-term time frame charts. If you care about the big gains, it's so pointless, man. And that's why, like, I make a whole section here to look at long-term charts, because in reality, right, what you should really be looking at in reality, guys, what you should really be looking at in reality is, you know, obviously the longer-term time frame charts, right? I mean, guys, a lot of people say, oh, you lose money when you hold. You don't. When in the history of Bitcoin have you lost money when you held? Tell me. Tell me in the chat, guys. Quick rant alert. Quick rant alert, because a lot of people lose the whole notion of investing, okay? When in the history of Bitcoin have you lost money?
Rant alert.
Hodling BTC. When have you lost money? Tell me one time you've lost money other than the last 6 months. If you care about the last 6 months, you have literally zero emotional control. You have absolutely zero, all right, long-term view on crypto, okay? The last 6 months do not freaking matter, okay? A lot of people forget BTC was at 3,000 in literally 2020. A lot of people forget in literally 2017, Bitcoin was lower than $1,000, okay? A lot of people are forgetting this, all right? They have this little short-term view because most people that got into the crypto market got in 2021, all right? They got in 2021, all right? And that's just a simple notion of the fact. Like, most people that got into crypto, like, let's be honest, I don't sugarcoat things. Most people got into crypto, got in 2021. So they're kind of salty about crypto, all right? And a lot of people that get, and here's what I'll say, a lot of people that got into crypto before 2020 understand the value of investing, right? Understand the value of having a long-term mindset and not caring about short-term price action, right? Short-term price action, right? Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Who invested in crypto in 2020, all right? And let me know in the chat. Who invested in crypto before, in 2020, 2019, 2018, any year before 2020? Those are the people that understand the value in hodling. People that get in 2021, you think that everything's just like, you know, listen, I mean, let's just be honest. People got into 2021, you know, you bought the FOMO. Those are the FOMO buyers, man. That's it. I'm just being real here. I'm just being real. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, on the weekly time frame, like same thing we talked about. You got a pretty big rejection off the 21 EMA, right? We talked about how that was probably slightly bearish. Okay, that we probably that slightly bearish. It's whatever, Bert. So you got rejected off the 21 week EMA, right? And we were hoping that was going to be some type of W. It didn't end up being a W, right? Come back down, come back up, come back down. Got rejected off the 21 week EMA. Now you're coming back down, right? Now you're coming back down. So that is sort of the notion you're looking at the moment, all right? So, you know, are you going to come back down? I mean, this is talking about earlier this week, guys. Or not earlier this week, yesterday. This is a pretty bearish candle, right? Giant wick off the top side. Honestly, we talked about yesterday. Was not the best close on the weekly time frame. It's not really what you wanted to see. Not really wanted to see at all. You know, so let's see what happens. But, you know, kind of like we said, we have a bunch of, I mean, we do have a bunch of liquidity down here that the market makers could take if they want to, man. Like I said, I've been watching Tino lately. He's been making that same point, right? We have a ton of giant wicks that we could come back down and take if the market makers want to come back down. They certainly could, right? They certainly could. And that's why I'm not buying right now. That's why I do have cash on the sidelines waiting for these lower prices. I've already accumulated these prices. And that's what I'm doing right now, man. And I think right now is a big no man's land. It's a big no man's land for me. I'm not taking profits at these levels. I'm not selling at these levels. I'm not buying at these levels. Right now, it's sort of a wait and see right now. It's a wait and see for me right now. And that's why it kind of makes the market boring right now. That's why it makes people kind of frustrated and kind of uneasy, because it's a kind of a no man's land, right? I mean, you got people waiting for 30K, or you got people waiting, for 50K to take profits, right? And this is kind of just that awkward area where you're kind of just stuck wondering what the next direction is going to be, right? Is the next direction going to be up? Next direction going to be down? That's sort of the question here, right? And I'm kind of in that same boat where, you know, we do go up here. I will be taking profits up here. We go down here. I will be buying down here. A lot of you guys are in that same boat. Let me know in the chat if you guys are in this same boat, all right? Let me know. Let me know in the chat. Tom said, and hey, why are people worried? As surely it should be money you're willing to lose. I got in last March knowing I'm here for the long run. Yeah, that's what I really started my channel on, is having a long-term mindset. I think the long-term mindset thing kind of got lost here in the last couple months because the market makers are just so good at making people super emotional, man. Listen, like, I'm not going to lie. Like, both the times we were coming up here, I was excited too. And I think anyone that had at least a decent investment in crypto was getting super excited as Bitcoin was coming up here, right? And 2 times you got absolutely wrecked. Both of these times, it kills sentiment, right? It kills retail sentiment. It makes people think that, you know, it's never going to go up again. You know, things are lost. And I think, you know, it's funny because when the price goes up, everyone has a long-term mindset. Price goes down, everyone kind of loses that. So it's kind of my point, man. I mean, listen, like, I don't know why it is with just crypto that people just don't have a long-term mindset. People have the short-term mindset with crypto and think they can time the tops and bottoms, but, you know, it is what it is. I'm not going to rant about that again, but that's sort of the weekly. Stuck between a rock and a hard place. Let's see what happens, man. Let's see what happens. So same thing on the weekly time frame. Just look at a couple weekly indicators. We were sort of waiting see if the money flow on Market Cipher could flip back into positive here. You didn't quite do it. You almost did on this move back up, but, you know, sort of got rejected. Last couple times that you did result in pretty big moves. You're kind of sitting on an interesting spot. You're sitting on the bottom of the Ichimoku cloud on the weekly, okay? And you're also kind of sitting right at not almost right at that midline there on Market Cypher. So question is, like, this also shows that we're kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place. We're sitting right in here, you know. Are we going to get back over this? Are we going to dump below this? So, you know, we're just in a tough spot right now. We're in a tough spot, and it's making people super uneasy because no one really knows, you know, at least in the short term, what the general direction will be for Bitcoin, at least in the short term, right? And you can see in the chat, right? I mean, it's been 2 months of sideways. I know we've had our ups, we've had our downs. We really just gone sideways for the last 2 months. And, you know, to me, the way I'm kind of looking at this, and one of the traders that I think is pretty awesome, and I mentioned him a couple times, is Pentoshi. He's been very good at calling macro tops and bottoms, and he put this chart out today. And you know, the way I'm kind of looking at this is, you know, obviously every move down, you say, you know, did you buy the dip? Did you buy the dip? We have our sort of our joke here. That was like, you know, did you buy the dip? I don't have any more dips, right? Buy the dip. Buy this dip. Buy that dip. Buy this dip. Buy the freaking dip. Buy it. Buy it. I don't even know what this word means right here. Like, what does this word mean? Some of you guys probably know. But the way I'm sort of looking at this is this. Like this, to me, I mean, you could look at this multiple different ways. To me, I do think that, you know, Bitcoin's trying to build a base right here. You don't really know. But what's interesting about this is, back in the summertime, you had 2 massive moves to the downside that were bought up pretty quick, with pretty big wicks to the downside in the weekly. And then you had sort of the weekly that closed right at those wicks, and then a continuation. This one you have 2 wicks as well. Will we see something similar? I mean, listen, I don't freaking know. I don't freaking know. But, you know, I thought this was a pretty interesting chart that he posted today. That's just, you know, obviously it's not saying we're going to reverse to the upside or anything, but he's someone that I do watch a lot, right? I do watch a lot. When everyone says 0, we boom. I'm waiting for more pain, man. I'll say this. Here's what I'll say. Everyone's bearish. Most people are bearish in the chat. Not everyone, right? Not everyone. Some of you guys are awesome in the chat, but I'm waiting for the chat to get like super miserable, man. Super miserable. It's not quite at that level right now, but it's almost there. I could tell. I could tell it's almost there. You know, I'm waiting for everyone to just lose hope, man. Everyone to just lose hope. There's still some people with hope, right? I see you guys in there. I see, you know, I see Denise. I see DJ. I see Waterfly. I see all you guys in the chat. Super positive as always, right? And positive's not meaning bullish. It's just like, you know, you can be short-term bearish, but you can understand that crypto goes up over time, right? That's sort of what I mean by positive, and not just like, you know, saying, oh, but like, there's a way to be bearish and still be somewhat positive, at least for the long term, right? And that's what I was a couple weeks ago. Like I was bearish a couple weeks ago, but I still remember the long-term outlook on crypto, right? And I think that's what's important, man. That's literally what's important. There we go. Never been so depressed in my life. Listen, man. I'm going to be ruthless right now, but listen, I don't want people to be depressed, especially people that watch my stream. But the more I see that, you know, I think, you know, for the longer term, the more I see that, the more it kind of makes me think that we're getting close to whatever bottom. I don't know where the bottom's going to be. No one knows where the bottom's going to be, but the more I see those kind of messages and stuff, the more I think we're getting closer. I don't know when we're actually getting closer. All right, one more thing I want to look at here. Obviously, I mean, this is just completely arbitrary, but these are the past Bitcoin halving dates. So past Bitcoin halving dates to when Bitcoin bottomed out, right, was right here. So previous halving date in 2012, it took us about 112 weeks to bottom out from the previous halving in 2012 to the bear market in 2015, right? 112 weeks. We go to right here. So July 2016 halving, right, to our 2018 low took us about 124 weeks. All right, so there's a couple different ways you can look at this. And if we just took, like, say, the average of the two, you know, we could obviously think that maybe it's going to extend out. This is just basically looking off data, man. I mean, this doesn't really mean much, but if you'd extend it out, right, dubiously, as Ben Cowan would say, right, from the halving to the low, 116 weeks, right, for example, would put that, the low, somewhere in like August of 2022. You could certainly make the case that, it's extended out. Say if you extend it out 13 weeks past, that would be somewhere in the end of 2022, right? So here's what I'll say. Here's what I'll say. This is obviously just dubious speculation, but, could we see some type of like freaking long accumulation period down at these levels, man? Down, low 30Ks, even maybe in 20Ks. I think that's certainly a possibility. Based off this. I mean, this is just dubious speculation, but something that I've been looking at, and this actually gives me some hope and kind of makes me happy because, yeah, I mean, talking about bottoms and stuff is not great, but what I'll say is, say if we do bottom out at 116 weeks, right, and it is August, I mean, that's somewhat positive, right? You think about it, right? Because that means that, for example, that would mean that, you got 5 months until you bottom out. And then in theory, 5 months, you would get rock bottom prices that would give you life-changing wealth whenever the next bull run comes, right? And that's what's exciting. We have the next halving event only 2 years away at this point. You know what I mean? It's coming up. And something tells me that this halving will be front run because every single halving has invented an upwards price action for Bitcoin. Everyone knows it now, right? Everyone freaking knows it, right? Everyone freaking knows it. That the next halving is coming in 2 years. Something tells me it's going to get front run because everyone's going to want to buy before it this time, okay? We'll find out, right? We'll obviously find out. We can't tell the future, but that's simply what we're looking at the moment. So we're talking about a couple longer term stuff. And Gaussian channel, still kind of just chilling in the Gaussian channel. Got rejected from the midline. Typically you get rejected from that. You do come down to the bottom. That's at about 33,000 at the moment. So keep that in mind for BTC there. Anyone else drinking coffee at the moment? Anyone else drinking coffee? Let me know in the chat. Pratish came a member. What's going on, Pratish? Thanks for becoming a member, man. Thanks for becoming a member, dude. Pawtucket said, sup, Jordan? Coffee, milk rules. You all rule. Thank you, Pawtucket, man. Thanks for hanging out, dude. I'm chilling. Listen, I'm just upset because I thought the viewers on my channel, I'll say this. I thought a lot of the viewers on my channel had a longer term outlook on crypto. And I'm not going to say like you can do what you want to do. You can sell and try to buy back lower, okay? I think people try to use the word take profits, okay? I think a lot of people try to use the word take profits. But it is what it is. You can certainly try to do that, but I thought more people realized that the value of having patience in this market and not worrying about short-term volatility, not even worrying about medium-term volatility. Medium-term volatility really doesn't matter either. I thought more people did. I would say it's making me a little bit upset today. It's making me a little upset seeing how the sentiment is in the chat right now because I thought more people, after especially you guys watching my stream for so long, would realize that this short-term, medium-term price action really doesn't matter when you zoom out on the longer-term time frames. It really doesn't, man. It really doesn't. So keep it at that. One thing I'll say about the monthly time frame. This is obviously some dubious speculation, right? Some dubious speculation. Okay, I love the word dubious today for some reason. When you look at this on the monthly time frame, all right. What I'm looking at here, and I saw this actually somewhere else. I'm not going to take credit from this. I saw this from somewhere else. Will Bitcoin do something similar now that it did, okay, that it did back in, say, 2018, 2019, right? Where it sort of had this double bottom, okay? This double bottom, like this. So you take the bull market highs up here to the bear market lows. We actually, if you set a trend line, you actually have the highs, and you actually made a double bottom off this trend line here, okay? Ice Sniper said people only care about now money, Jordan. Facts. Very, very facts. Like I said, we'll find out. The lows, right? 2 lows. Like we said before, guys, this is not what you think it is, okay? Once again, I don't want to see you guys having stuff grow in your pants. Okay? This is not what you think it is, all right? Sort of 2, bounces off that. Now, this is, once again, I mean, this is longer term stuff we're looking at here, so take this with a grain of salt. But, you know, if we were to say maybe we do the same thing, we take the 17 high to the previous lows and make some type of higher low here where we bounce once, maybe we come a little bit lower here. Maybe we come a little bit lower to the lower 30Ks. This would say about like, you know, right around 31K maybe. Maybe we bounce off this again and continue back up. Like I said, this is dubious speculation, obviously. It's a trend line at the end of the day. But that's sort of what I'm looking at there. Will we see something similar that we saw in the 2018 bear market, right? Where you have this major FUD pushing the price back down, and then it gets bought up quickly. Will we see a thing? I'm still waiting for, like, I actually want to see it, man. I know you guys hate when I say this, but I actually really want to see some massive capitulation where everyone just sells off. I would not be against that at all. And I know you guys are like, Jordan, why would you say that? Like, you want us to lose money? No, because I think if we did see some huge major capitulation event, I actually think that would be super bullish for multiple different reasons, right? Now, the monthly, I would say the monthly at the moment, it's still early. We're only a week through the month. Okay, but right now we are making some type of bearish engulfing on the monthly. I don't want to close below that. I do want to close March above, 38,500, right? So let's see if we close back above there. But at the moment, we're slightly below it. So we got a long way to go. We got how long? We got 3 weeks. 3 weeks left to go until the end of March. But let's figure out where that goes. Anything else I want to talk about on the weekly time frame? I don't think there was really anything else in the weekly. We pretty much talked about everything on those. Let's go to. Okay, actually, I want to quickly look at total 2. So total 2, this one's getting a little dicey. What is Bitcoin doing at the moment? Bitcoin's showing at 31,165, guys. Still just chilling in the range. Nothing's really going down here on Bitcoin here on the short terms, but it's been that way for 2 months, right? It's been that way for 2 months. Total 2, all right? This is an interesting spot. Very interesting spot here. Very interesting, all right? Why is this so interesting? Well, this is kind of the range that we kept bouncing on. And you guys can see we keep bouncing off this range for the altcoins, and we keep making lower highs here, which, you could say, I mean, definitely is bearish. I mean, you don't want to keep testing the same range on the downside, but then come back up and have each pump be consecutively more weak, right? You don't want to see that. You don't want to see pump back up, and make sort of lower highs every single time. So let's see. This is a big range for me here on the altcoin market cap, man. If that breaks, I mean, I think you could see that would probably result in Bitcoin having a big move down, but it probably result in coming back down to like $818 billion on the total 2 market cap, right? So once again, critical spot. So many things are in critical spots, and that's why I put it in the title today, just because this is big for altcoins, man. This is very big for altcoins. Let's see if we bounce off this level. We bounce off this level a couple times, and like we said, market makers like to come back down and get the wicks. Do we come back down, get these wicks, and come back up? We could certainly do that, but let's wait and see, right? Let's wait and see. And kind of like we said with Bitcoin, like that's kind of what we did last summer, man. It's kind of what we did last summer. Like it's not the same structure, really, but you are coming back down for that third hit to the downside. And last time in the summertime, you had that third hit to the downside after having 2 big wicks, and that was the continuation, man. That was the continuation. Came back down, got him, and then came back up. So let's see, right? Let's find out. I'm not in the business of making short-term price predictions here. I'm in the business of just chilling, looking at macro, and hanging out. That's what I'm doing. Just be bullish, and I'm excited. I'm excited about crypto, Jordan. Thank you. You should be. You should be. It's literally, okay. It's literally, JH. That's funny, man. What was Mitch Ray saying? Let me know in the chat. But yeah, we'll see. So total market cap. I mean, total market cap's right at support too. Literally right at support. It's kind of the same thing, man. I mean, it's just going to turn into a continuation pattern to the downside, right? You're coming to the downside, symmetrical triangle, right? Higher lows, lower highs, right? What will this entail, right? It's going to be a continuation pattern to the downside. It's what it is technically, right? 1.28 trillion, 1.24 trillion if I could read, is the technical move target. Let's see, that would put you back down at the summer lows. So another thing that, could be pointing a little bearish here in the short term, right? These can also break to the upside too, don't get me wrong. And you do have upward sloping support, right? 1, 2, 3, 4 touches on support to the upside. That could certainly hold as well. But, at the moment, it's kind of the same picture, right? Kind of the same picture. Lower highs and kind of keep coming back down to test the support level, kind of a weaker pumps every single time. Will that support continue to hold, right? That's sort of what we're waiting for right now too. For kind of everything. It's kind of everything. S&P, man. S&P coming down today to 50-week EMA. What have we talked about? 50-week EMA gets broken for the S&P, right? So what we said. 50-week gets broken for the S&P. You typically do come back down to test the 200 EMA, right? That would be, from where you are right now, for the S&P, that would be approximately about a 15% move to the downside. Once again, let's see where we close, right? We did the same thing 2 weeks ago. We had a massive wick to the downside, ended up closing back up by the end of the week. It's only been Monday. It's been one day of the week. Let's see what happens the rest of the week. I'm not going to get too bearish on this yet because, last 2 times that we've had these massive wicks, we end up coming back up and closing above it. So, like I said, it's Monday. You never know what could happen. Remember what happened last Monday, guys? Bitcoin pumped 15% on Monday, and then by the end of the week, we ended up having a super bearish candle, right? So keep that in mind. Like, things can change very, very quickly. Bada bing, bada boom. I remember every single time we come back down to these lows, people are super, super bearish, and then Bitcoin pumps back to the upside, right? So I'm not going to get too bearish on this just yet. Let's see where it closes. I always wait for the close, man. Always wait for the close, even though right now it is breaking that as we speak. Let me actually go switch this to macro real quick. Macro. So DXY. Right, what's going on at the DXY? So this is one thing that is sort of giving me a little hope for a couple different reasons. I mean, you could look at this bullishly or bearishly. We do have this fractal we have here. It's actually a bearish fractal for crypto. The other thing we're looking at is the DXY, right? Coming up to test this trend line. We are breaking it right now. I will repeat. We got to wait for the monthly close, right? It is. We do have 3 weeks left in March, okay? Approximately 3 weeks left in March. Let's see what happens. We did have a massive wick above this in 2020. We ended up closing back below it, but we're getting slightly back above it right now, right? Let's see where we close, man. I'm hoping we close below this. I really am. And I'm hoping April turns out to be a bullish month. But, overall, that's kind of what we're hoping for there as far as a bullish momentum. 2017 run, 2020 run. We're hoping this turns into some type of 2022 run, man. Even 2023, even if we maybe go sideways here and then we come down, right? That's what we're hoping for is bulls. Bears, okay? All the bears that want to get pumped in the chat. There's a lot of them today. There's a whole lot of them. Right here, okay? Right here, right? So the only thing different on this fractal is you did get sort of a W bottom here on the second touch to the bottom side. But other than that, man, I mean, everything kind of fits here. So listen. This is obviously the bearish fractal. The bears will love to say, oh, I don't like fractals. But if you find a bearish fractal, it's great. Listen, I'm going to say this thing's playing out pretty well. Even from a bull, this is playing out pretty well. We'll continue to track this, right? All the bears in the chat, don't be biased, okay? Don't be biased and say, oh, that fractal's awesome. I like it because it's bearish, all right? Don't be saying, Jordan only finds bullish fractals. No, this is a bearish fractal for crypto, right? DXY goes up, bad for crypto. Oh, so we'll watch that too. 2 scenarios that we could watch there in the DXY ultimately, right? What are you saying in here? Yeah, it's saying here. Fractal all messed up. Let's see. He wants a capitulation. He was cashing out at 60Ks. Let's see. Fahid said George might as well sell everything. He's playing games and having weird streams now. I mean, listen, I'm going to be honest with you guys. Like, there's not... I understand why he does it. Like, there's not really much to talk about, man. Like, I like coming out and hanging out with you guys. When you guys aren't super hostile. Today, a lot of you guys are hostile, but it's okay. I understand. People are pissed off right now. Price goes down at your near lows. People are going to be hostile. It's the same thing that every single time you come to lows, people are going to be hostile. People are hostile right here. Then everyone turned into a moon boy. People were hostile right here. Everyone turned into a moon boy. Now people are hostile again, okay? And that's the simple fact, right? That's a simple fact, man. Listen, that's what's going to happen. I understand why he does it, man. There's not much to talk about, man. There's not much to talk about, right? I mean, Bitcoin for the last 2 months has been literally doing nothing. There really hasn't been any crazy news going on besides the war, right? And that's why he talks about the war every day. Really it, man. That's really it. So, people are broke. That's true. That's very, very true. Fahid said Jordan is just being Jordan. George's not being odd, man. Come on, Fahid. I love you, Fahid. George is being fine. Joy was tipsy about his Legos last night. That crap was hilarious. Very true. I gotta go back and watch that. I actually didn't watch that. Sounds pretty interesting to watch. You guys told me to watch that. You know what I mean? Waterfly said, "Sorry if hostile." No, you're not, Waterfly. You're not being hostile. Hostile is a very strong word. Hostile is not the right word. You guys know I don't mean that. Vitalik, by the way, is happy and clapping. Very, very happy and clapping right now, man. Very, very happy and clapping. He should be, because Vitalik, I'll tell you right now, Vitalik more than anyone understands the value long term, right?
Happy and clapping.
Very, very happy. Very, very happy.
Vitalik clapping, 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 clapping. Vitalik clapping, 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 clapping.
Vitalik understands the value of long term. I'll tell you that, guys. I'll definitely tell you that. Hey, Hamilton, what's going on, man? Sergio said, "I'm reading The Way of Kings by Brandon Sanderson." I don't know what that is, Sergio. Good to see you, Sergio. I feel like I haven't seen you in a while in here, man. Really haven't seen you in a while. Jordan, shout out. What's up, Crypto Market Daily? What's going on, man? We're just hanging out, man. We're hanging out watching BTC. BTC is 38,174. We talked about most of the macro stuff, guys. Let's jump on into some other stuff that I had here. Some tweets and on-chain. As much as you guys probably don't care about that, but we're going to talk about it anyways. What else what do we have here? We had this right here. So the HODL model. The HODL model. Well, I'll continue to say this, guys, until it plays out. Listen, this can continue up. We've seen this the whole way down. A liquid supply continues up. Price continues down. Okay? Now, I already know what all the bears are going to say. It's been out. The liquid supply has been going up for months, and the price keeps going down. Yes, these are longer term indicators. At some point, what's going to happen? I'm telling you, at some point, what's going to happen? It probably isn't going to happen right now. All right, but at some point, and this is kind of why this is important, right? So liquid supply continues up. Okay, percentage of people that are holding liquid supply is continuing up. Okay, we're higher than the May 2021. Which is crazy because that's when a lot of people were moving their coins, right? People were super, super bullish. Now, here's what I'll say, all right? Here's what I'll say. Why this is important, okay? And I'll continue to say this from more of a macro point of view. It's not something that's going to affect the price short term. Why is this important? Well, more coins are moving into entities that do not sell their crypto, okay? So over time, what happens is everyone that sells up here, okay, all the longer term holders buy it up. You keep raising the floor, right? Someone sells up here, someone buys down here, right? Someone sells, well, you guys get the point. Like, the floor keeps rising because all these people aren't going to sell, man. All these people aren't selling, right? One of these people is me at the moment, okay? We ain't selling. What's going to happen over time? The price is going to the floor is going to keep rising. And at some point, right, the current price, at some point, right, the price could be coming down as this happens, right? At some point, the price is going to hit that floor, right? And that's going to be the floor, right? That's probably what happened here at the bear market, right? People were selling, floor was rising, hit that floor, continue up, right? At some point, right, you're going to hit that point where there's going to be no more sellers, and the buyer's going to come in because they're going to realize that there's no more sellers, right? So the long-term indicator, it's not something that's meant to be like, oh, it's going to pump up tomorrow because of this indicator, but it's what you want to see. You want to see more crypto being held by people who don't want to sell, okay? It's a longer term indicator. Once again, it's a longer term indicator, okay? It does not mean the price is going to pump up tomorrow. All right, so keep that in mind, guys. There's nothing really that's going to tell you the price is going to pump up tomorrow, as much as anyone wants to believe. All right. What else do we have? We're looking at Pentoshi's chart here, comparing last summer to this price action. We also have the stablecoin supply ratio. This is coming up. I will say that, you know, this one, I always like to say, like, even when I'm looking at this, I always tell you guys, like, some things can be completely arbitrary. When you look at this one, right? You guys can see that the supply, the stablecoin supply, right, did bottom out, and typically when this does move back to the upside, when it does get to these low areas here, we does result in some upwards price action. Now, you could say, you can go back in the past and find times where it didn't, okay? I mean, you could go back in the past right here, we moved up a little bit, we dumped again, okay? Doesn't have to necessarily mean too much, but what I will say is, okay, this has historically been a pretty good indicator, at least back in the summer. Like I said, price can still go down a little bit, okay? But normally, price can still go down a little bit, okay? But normally it does lead to some upwards price action at some point in the near future. Doesn't have to happen right now, just like the supply ratio. Doesn't have to happen right now, but somewhere in the near future usually does lead to good things, okay? So once again, longer term mindset. Remember that it's what you should be doing, okay? It's what you should be doing if you are an investor. If you want to be a trader, that's fine. I'm not a trader, but if you are an investor, those are the things that I look at, man. And that's what makes you continue to believe that the crypto market's going to continue up. It's only a matter, okay? It's only a matter of when. JH said, yeah, Jordan said it's pumping tomorrow. Maybe it does. Maybe it does. We also had this. I thought this was kind of funny. Probably some of you guys will like this guy. But he said, alert! I am selling everything to buy Bitcoin. You need to watch this video, okay? And I said at the bottom, so now you're homeless. I guess he has no home, no car, nothing, because he said he was going to sell everything to buy Bitcoin. So we have to hold him to this, guys. He told us to get us to click on this video. He told us that he's selling everything to buy Bitcoin. So if he didn't sell his house, if he didn't sell his car, if he didn't sell everything, then we have to hold him to this standard, man. He said he was going to sell everything to buy Bitcoin. Okay, he said it. I didn't say it, but he said it. So we have to hold him to this, guys. We have to hold him to this. All right, we have to do it. So keep this in mind. All right, you need to watch this video, cats. Oh man, what's going on? You're a spot trader. Call a spade, boy. A spot trader? Guess you could say that, Clint. boy, Clint. I need to see what you look like, man. I'm always so interested to see what Clint looks like. I have this vision in my head, and I'm not gonna say it, but I have this vision in my head of what Clint looks like, and to this day, I need to see Clint. I need to see what you look like, man. I need to see it. Jordan watches the worst YouTuber. I don't watch my Martini guy. I'll tell you that. Let's see. He lives with his mom. He's homeless. Me too. If you're an investor and hodling isn't your goal to buy low, hold, then sell high. Buy low, hold, and sell high. Exactly. I ain't gonna sell on the way down. That's my point. Send him a sexy selfie. Clint looks like Clint. Stalker. Selling sneaky nudes of his mom, that guy. What are you talking about, TJ? Oh, you're crazy. All right, so Bitcoin 38,238. We're still kind of we kind of keep flirting with this like golden pocket zone right here. Kind of this golden pocket zone. We're trying to get back above it, but we can't really do it. Can't really get back above these wicks, right? We really can't get back above the 21 EMA at the moment on the hourly. So let's see. That's what we're fighting with. We gotten one wick that tested it negative, right? Came back up, negative. Came back up, negative. So we're trying to get back over that 1 hour EMA at the moment, man. We're just having a really, really tough time. Clint's going to end up on the wall like one of Jabba's t-shirts. One of Jabba's t-shirts. Jordan is the kind of guy that DVRs the Weather Channel. Facts. We're all Clint. All right. So, anyways, we went through that. Let's see what else we have here, guys. Hold on one sec. We did tweets and on-chain. Let's check out hot altcoins, man. Hot altcoins. If there are any hot altcoins. I think there was some hot altcoins. I think there was some that went up. Let me actually tape a few right here. Let's go to alts. Look at some hot altcoins. Let's see what we got here. So hot altcoins. We have Waves. It's up 27%. Who owns Waves? Does anyone in the chat own Waves? Let me know. It's up to number 47 on CoinMarketCap. Let's see, man. Waves. Hoodrich, what's going on, man? Can we watch either the Vitalik clapping video, please? I need a pick-me-up. I think a lot of people do, man. I can just tell. I think a lot of people do. A lot of people need that. But yeah, listen. Waves, massive move to the upside. I don't know what's happening here, but I need to play the pump song, so we're going to do it, man. He said hot altcoins. I can't say that, DJ. That'll get me canceled. I can't say that. I can't say that. I can't say that, man. All right, so Waterfly. What is a waterfly? Why did I say waterfly? I meant to say waves and I said waterfly. That's how you know. That's how you know, man. When you say waterfly, when you made to see waves. Yeah, waves absolutely killing it. Let's actually look at our Fibonacci's for waves. Swing high to swing low. Let's see what's going on here. Didn't quite get to the 618 just yet. Not quite. Not quite. But we're almost there. We're almost there. Drunk Bear said, I can't believe I've been here for over 6 months. Ugh, just kidding. Seriously, man. Seriously. 6 months. It was like September. Those were good days. Those were the good days. September's were the really, really good days, I do have to say. The really, really good days. But yeah, I mean, you didn't quite get to the 618 yet. Daily's getting a little bit overbought. I mean, I don't know if this one's pumping on news or anything. I'm going to assume it is. Because Bitcoin, it was coming back down today, and waves still went up. So, slight bearish divergence at the moment. But you haven't confirmed the top just yet, right? You're still kind of making your way back down here. But you do have some lower highs and higher, lower highs on the RSI, higher highs coming on the price action on the 4-hour time frames, and you're coming right up to that golden pocket zone. So I won't be surprised if maybe get a little bit up higher and then come back down and retest a lower area, at least in the short term. Depending on what BTC does, obviously. BTC can change all that, right? BTC pumps. All right, altcoins are going up too, and we're going to have a lot of fun, right? But that's what I say for waves. Pretty awesome move, and that's it's good to see some green, man. It's good to see some green on an altcoin like this, which has done, waves almost done close to a 3x. Close to a 3x there since the bottom there. Since February 23rd, man. Since February 23rd. All right, so 38,260. We chilling, man. We chilling. We know what we're doing. We just chilling in a range, man. Chilling in a freaking range between 45 and 35. What is new? What is life? All right, everyone gets super bullish, super bearish. Super bearish, super bullish. Super bearish, super bullish. Super bearish. See what happens. See what happens here. Obviously, you know, at some point, one direction's going to be right. I just think it's funny that, you know, super bullish, super bearish. Super bullish, super bearish. Super bullish, super bearish. All right? At one point, one side's going to be right. And they're going to say, I told you so. I told you so. I told you so. At some point. All right? But, you know, for the meantime, meantime, you're just in a range. You're just in a range. And at least at the moment, do we hold it? I mean, that's sort of the question right now. Do you hold the support now, just like you held the resistance? You know, That's the question that we're all sitting right now. That's the question we're all sitting. That's why everyone's on edge, because we're just sitting. We're just sitting right at support. And whenever you're sitting at support, people are on edge. It's funny because people get more bearish when you're at support. People get more bearish when you're at support than when you're at resistance. People are bullish at resistance and bearish at support every single time. And sometimes, yeah, you'll break the support, and the people that are bearish at support will be right. More often than not, you do bounce off support, okay? You bounce off it this time, everyone's bearish. Bounce off it this time, everyone's bearish. I mean, listen, I don't know if it's going to hold this time, but I will say everyone's super bearish at support once again. Happens every single time. Every single time. My portfolio is really getting gaped recently. Gaped. Crazy, man. Let's see. DJ Mod, you're really DJ. Let's see. IMX is pumping hard today. Stephen Conaway said you were bullish at resistance. No, I kept saying I wasn't getting out of bed. I said consistently, Stephen, that I would not get out of bed until Bitcoin broke 46K. That's what I've been saying this whole time. They being bullish. I'm not getting out of bed until Bitcoin breaks 46K. It's what I've been saying every day for months now. Not getting out of bed until Bitcoin breaks 46K. Can you have price action that maybe looks a little bullish going into it? Yeah, you certainly can. You certainly can have price action that looks bullish going into it. But until Bitcoin breaks 46K, I ain't getting out of bed. You're in a range, man. You're literally in a range. Same thing on the bottom side, I would say. You know what I mean? Like, and to me, I mean, what this looks like to me, at least at the moment, you know, these buys are actually getting bought up pretty nicely, right? As far as the levels down there, those are getting bought up pretty nicely. Whereas the tops, I mean, you can see that, you know, they get sold off pretty. They do get sold off pretty quickly too. But at least the initial sells aren't as bad as the bottom sells. But I still do think that, you know, you definitely could come test this range again, certainly. But I'm not gonna flip bearish, you know, at support here after we bounced off that level twice already. You know what I mean? That's what I'll say about that. Ben Cowan has been asleep for months. True. Very, very true. Let's see. Pump it. Why 46K? 46K, I would say. I sound like Dr. Seuss right now. 46K, I would say, right? Because that would pay. No, I'm not really Dr. Seuss, guys. Sometimes I'm pretty good. Sometimes pretty good at rhyming, but we're not going to rap on here, okay? I saved that for my side show that you guys don't know about. But why 46K? Because that's the previous resistance, right? Previous resistance, previous support, okay? It's not the end-all, be-all. Like, we break 46K, we go to new all-time highs, but that's just the next resistance. We break 46K, I would say you have a pretty good shot at going up to 52, right? But I just play the ranges, man. I just play the ranges. People want to make this super difficult, and it's really not. It's like you take the range, right? You break 46, likely to go to 50, 52, 53, right? Same thing down here. We broke 40. It's likely going back down to 37, right? You break this range right here. Well, on a daily close, I would say it's probably likely to come back down to 31 to 29, right? But as of right now, we're just stuck in a range, and that's what we're doing, right? That's what we're doing, and that's why you're seeing George making Lego videos, George making metaverse videos, playing metaverse games, right? It's really, I mean, that's until we break out of that range, there's not a ton to talk about. You know, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, not a ton to talk about. There's really not. Can we listen to the wise words of the Bank of Canada spokesman? Absolutely, man. Here you go.
Basically, Bitcoin is clearly a scam. Cryptocurrency is clearly an idiot with no common sense. And scientifically speaking, according to a study at the Bank of Canada, more people who are financially illiterate invest in Bitcoin.
Do y'all have salted caramel flavored Kit Kat Chunkies in America? No, but I love Kit Kats. Kit Kats are the best. Okay, the best candy. 100% the best candy. I love that. They're so plain, but they're so good. Guys, what's your favorite candy? Your favorite candy in the chat? Let me know. Okay, let me know what your favorite candy in the chat is. Let me know, man. I want to know. Kit Kat's the best. It's, like I said before, guys, it's so plain, but like there's just something about it. It's maybe it's the texture. Could just be the texture. Could just be, you know, I just love chocolate. Anything with chocolate on it's good. I actually had an ice cream sundae with a ton of hot fudge on it, with some cookies, chocolate chip cookies on it a couple days ago. And let me tell you, that was absolutely delicious. I feel like I was, you know, my stomach definitely didn't agree with me the next day, or I should say yesterday. But Kit Kats are the best, by far, by absolutely far. Raiden said, at this point, I'm not arguing with the Bank of Canada. If I do, they will take my money. Listen, I mean, the Bank of Canada guy's been right for the last couple months. I can't argue with that. Definitely can't argue with that, man. I'm not going to sit here and deny it. That's definitely true. Rather, Reese's. Listen, Reese's, I love Reese's too. Reese's is probably number 2, but there's something about a Kit Kat, man. Even when you break it apart, it's like, there's something about breaking a Kit Kat apart too. It just gets you super bullish. But the Reese's, yep. Now, if you're...
Take
my date today of no spins.
Mr. Upper Body Workout Only.
Upper body workout. Yeah. Clint, my butt has actually been killing me the last couple days. Because I did too many squats the other day, man. Literally. Clint, I got you on the 2 spins, man, for sure. Absolutely for sure, man. All right, let's see. Let's go, chat. What I'll say about this, guys, as far as Reese's, if you are a weirdo who puts Reese's in the freezer, you do not deserve to be on Earth, right? Who puts Reese's in a damn freezer? Just eat the Reese's. Peanut butter is better melted, okay? And if you don't think so, I don't care who you are. You freeze peanut butter with chocolate. Who are you? You do not deserve to be on this earth. You are a bear if you do that, okay? You cannot be a bull and put Reese's in the freezer. You're just literally a weirdo. Literally a weirdo. But Clint, I got you, man. I got you on 2 spins, Clint. Trying to work out your butt for Crypto. That's Bob. That's Bob. I love Crypto. I'm gonna do some squats for Crypto. Small waist, pretty face with a big bang. Small waist, pretty face with a big bang. You like that, Chris? You like that, Chris? Bugs Bunny. This ain't that been the same. Bugs Bunny. Bugs Bunny. Oh, that's Bob. That's not me. I think Bob's trying to get Chris. But yeah, 38,276. Bitcoin's chilling. Let's do 2 spins for Clinty. 2 spins for little Clinty here. Little Clinty. All right, here we go. Let's go over here. Let's open up Streamlabs. Let's see. Ryan said we can't talk anymore. Oh, boy. You caved in, Clint. All right, let's see. Recent events. Let's go over here to over here. Let's spin the wheel. Let's see what we got. Oh, God, man. Clint. It's not this type of day, man. It's not this type of day, all right? This was coffee, by the way, guys. This was coffee today. It's not that type of day. All right. We'll do one more spin. Wrong poll about freezing Reese's. Let me do this. Do you think freezing Reese's cups is evil? Yes or no, guys, on the poll. Do you think freezing Reese's Puffs is evil? Yes or no? Let me know. Jug on Monday. God, man. All right, let's do another one over here. And safe. All right, Clint. So I got a chug. I've actually been getting pretty lucky lately. Let me actually grab. Let me grab a drink. This is what it is, man. This is what it is. Hold on. All right. There we go. I'll live off my crypto. Steven, I know me and Jordan play chicken every day, and he shows off by doing 20 pull-ups right before he passes out, and I win. 20 pull-ups if I pass out? Listen, man. Listen, man. 20 pull-ups. No, I can't do 20 pull-ups right now. I'll be honest. I can't do 20 pull-ups right now. 100% can't do 20 pull-ups. 100%. Not like bang them out. You know what I mean? Definitely can't do 20 pull-ups in a row right now. That for sure. There was a time where I could. Not right now, though. That's for sure. All right. Here we go, guys. Let's chug it. Cheers. Cheers. No chugging water. Listen. Just got the Truly. All right. We keep it healthy over here. We keep it healthy with the Trulies in here. It's in here. I poured it. You guys can see there's liquid in there. Okay. There you go. All right. Let's do it. Cheers. There we go. All right. Bullish. Bullish on it. Millennials. You guys are like, Jordan drinks Trulies. Jordan drinks Trulies. Listen, I'm telling you. I used to hate on the hard seltzer too. Let me tell you. I used to hate on it too. Okay? It's listen. It's pretty good. It goes down. It doesn't make me as like full as beer does. I drink beer, man. That just makes my stomach absolutely massive. And then obviously, I'm not trying to drink any hard liquor, man. I mean, that's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? Is that the White Claw for men? You guys are funny, man. You guys are funny. Listen, unlike a lot of you guys, I care about my weight, okay? Unlike a lot of you guys, I care about my weight.
Rant alert.
I'm kind of just kidding, guys. I know a lot of you guys care about your weight, and I know a lot of you guys don't. So it is what it is. It's not really a big deal. It's not really a big deal. All right, let's do one more spin for Waterfly here. But Bitcoin's kind of just 38,300, kind of just chilling, guys. Let's see what we got. $50 member giveaway. Okay, $50 member giveaway. Let's do this. Let's do this for this. Let's do this. What I'm going to do is this. I'm going to pick, and it's going to be a better. I'm going to pick a random number, okay? I'm going to write it down right here so I'm not cheating. Where's my pen? Maya, did you take my pen? No, you didn't. I'm going to write down a random number, 1 to 100, okay? I want all the members in the chat, okay? All the members in the chat, okay, to remember, okay? All the members in the chat to put a number between 1 and 100 when I say so, okay? When I say so. The first one to get it in the chat wins, okay? The first one to get it in the chat wins, all right? So here we go. 1 to 100. I'm going to write down a number right now, okay? I'm literally writing it down right now with my pen. 1 to 100. First one to get it in the chat wins. Has to be a member. Has to be a member. I just wrote it down, all right? I'll hold the pen right here so I can't write again, okay? And yes, it's a pink pen, okay? Here we go. Somebody gonna say it's a pink pen. Jordan drinking Trulies, pink pens. Can't do 20 pull-ups. Listen, man. It is what it is. All right, here we go. First one to get it. First one to get it. No, it's got to be... you guys are killing me, man. It's got to be a member. It's got to be a member, man. Come on, man. Who's going to get it? 15. 100. 12. Oh, we got someone close. We got someone very close. But no cigar. 2. He's at 69. Nope. Nope. Still didn't get it. And I still didn't see it. Come on, man. Guys, you're killing me right now. You've guessed every number except that one. 21. Oh. ZW. Hold on. Stop. ZWYCE. You won, man. Discord me, man. Discord. Join the Discord. Message me in there. That's the best way to do it. Don't do Twitter. You get a bunch of fake people in there, you know, with like 10 different accounts trying to say that you. Discord me, okay? Message me, right? That it's you. You won, man. 13 was the number. 13 was the number. Congratulations, man. 99. There it is. You guys are still saying stuff in that. Someone said fart. Gary's busty teeth said fart. Oh, man. Gary busty teeth said fart, man. That's nuts. All right. So that is that, man. That is that. 13 is so basic. It isn't. It's great. Greg said bullish on 13. Digi said 13 is bad. 13 nice. Very true. Very true, man. Why are people still typing, said Felipe? You guys are funny, man. Why are people still typing? Jeez. What are we gonna do, guys? What are we gonna do? What are we gonna freaking do? You know what I'm curious about? I'm curious at Google Trends on Bitcoin. I'm actually gonna bring this up here on Google real quick, guys. Google Trends. I'm kind of curious what this looks like for BTC right now. I haven't looked at this in a few months, actually. Bitcoin. Oh, God. Oh, RIP, man. It's projecting it's going to be at the bottom. I would not be surprised, man. I would not be surprised. I mean, people were I would say people were watching crypto stuff more in 2020 than they are right now. And the prices are 10x higher, which is nuts. 10 to 20x higher. Let's go see Bitcoin right here. Let me actually go over here, guys, real quick. Can I put this right here? No. We can't do that? This is not valid? What do you mean this is not valid? Come on. Come on. What are you trying to do? There we go. All right, Bitcoin. Google Trends. Coming down like a spike. It literally is saying that it's projecting. It's not, obviously this is not it's a projection, but it's projection we're going to be lower. It's projecting that the interest in crypto is going to be zero. It's obviously just a projection. It's not actually factual. You could obviously search probably crypto too. Crypto. Let's see. Oh, God. It's brutal too, man. See, I don't feel like this is not accurate, man. I feel like this is not accurate. I feel like more people were searching crypto and care about crypto more in the summertime last year than they do right now. That's just the general sentiment I get at the moment. Now, obviously, we haven't seen what the new data is going to be like for this next month, but it's pretty brutal, man. We're not quite at the lows, obviously, but I don't know, man. At least, like, from where I've been around, I feel like right now is brutal. It's absolutely brutal. Bullish on Google trend prediction. Let's see. Screen too busy. Yes, it is too busy. Way too busy. What else should we search? Should we search anything else, guys? Bearish on that chart? Yeah. Yeah, you actually had bearish divergence on the price action and bearish divergence on the interest. So less people interested in crypto, searching crypto, and the price action went higher. Bearish divergence to the downside. Bada bing, bada boom. What else can we search here? Let's search. I'm just curious on altcoins. I feel like people. I'm curious on Ethereum. Oh, is this legit? This is legit. Oh God, man. Is this actually legit? Oh man. R.I.P. R.I.P. Wow. You can literally tell based off like so many different things. I can tell based off Twitter. I can tell based off YouTube that people just don't care about, you know, especially altcoins right now, man. That's brutal. R.I.P. ETH. R.I.P. ETH interest. Let me try a couple other ones. Let's do Chainlink. Chainlink's breaking the summer lows too. Oh man. R.I.P. See, people just don't care about crypto right now. Oh, and I've told you guys, like, even I stream every day, and I told you guys, even I'm bored of crypto right now. Like, it's brutal. Maya, this is the first time Maya left the room. She doesn't even care about watching my stream for the first time today. That's how you know we're getting to rock bottom, guys. We are getting to rock bottom, okay? It's me, too. I told you guys this. Like, crypto is boring as hell right now. Chainlink, RIP. Type in metaverse. Do metaverse. We got nothing else to talk about. Metaverse is getting tanked. From really the end of last year, really December of last year, we topped out. Boom. No one cares about metaverse. Try H-bar. H-bar. Let's see. If this isn't telling, I don't know what is, guys. This is not confirmed yet, but H-bar is coming down too. That's not as bad as ETH. ETH is brutal. Maybe this is a good buy signal, low interest. Facts. H-bar. CH said bull market confirmed. What else can we search? XRP. I know people always search XRP. Let's see. Oh God, man. This is brutal. This is brutal, guys. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Like, look at this. Now, obviously, like, this is a new week, right? I think this was we're getting to next week, but something tells me, like, it's not going to be this bad. We're not going to be at 0. But something tells me, I wouldn't be surprised we're at, like, a 1 on this. 1, 2. Okay? It's already at, like, the bear market lows as far as XRP, man. NFTs. NFTs probably got tanked, too. NFTs, let's see. Oh, that's bad, too. That's a freaking bubble if you've seen one right there. I mean, it could just be like this right here. You come back down, bada bing, bada boom, you come back up. You know what I mean? Google Trends is sus. Crane said, when it gets this low, this late in a cycle, it tends to stay there for a long time. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, you're not wrong. You know what I mean? All the attention's on the war. That's very, very true. Very, very true. Chris said, I'm not sure I like that metric. You only need to Google it once to know how to get in. Sometimes not at all. Chris, that's not true. That's not true. You know how I know that's not true, Chris? Because there's always new people coming to crypto. Just like every year, there's new people trying to cook turkeys on Thanksgiving. Why would turkey Google Trends be the same every year? Okay? If you know, for the same example, okay, you type in turkey. Now you cook in, yeah, let's type in turkey. All right? Look at turkey. If that was true, you would think that everyone would already know how to cook a turkey. That's not true. It's the same reason with crypto. You have new people getting the age every year to buy crypto. So those new people are getting flushed in, okay? Well, old people are going out, right? So you can make that argument, okay? But I would tend to disagree with that. A little bit at least. I would tend to disagree. Maybe not fully. I can kind of see where you're coming from with that. But this is not just Bitcoin. This is not just Google search. This is YouTube search too, right? This is YouTube search too. This is not just, and people always search in Bitcoin to get whatever they're looking for. You know what I mean? So yeah, Turkey, man. Every time we go to Thanksgiving, Turkey pops up. Damn. Bullish on NBC suit and gas mask. Search rate hike. I guess we can. I'm having fun with this right now. Rate hike. This is more fun than looking at the charts, I'd say. Oh, rate hate. Rate hate. Why do people search this? Rate hate. Let's rate the hate. Why are people searching rate hate, guys? Rate hike. Let's see. Oh, that tanked too. People don't care about this anymore. Everyone cares about the war, man. You can tell. Look at rate hike. It's a huge deal. Huge deal. Huge deal. It actually wasn't even that high compared to 2018. But, yeah, man. Huge deal. Now no one cares about it all of a sudden. So that's rate hike. We can go back to that. What's Bitcoin doing? 38,130. We chilling. Vargs said, good point, Jay. Thank you, Vargs. Thank you, Vargs. Chris said, point taken. I reserve the right to be wrong. Chris, I can see the point you're making, though, Chris. I actually kind of agree with you in a way. I think it's kind of a flawed thing, right? Because you're right. Like, the more people are into crypto, the less they're going to search it, right? Because they're already going to be subscribed to the channels that they're already subscribed to, right? They're already going to, and many other things.
Was pumping waves, slightly smiling face.
Crypto Wifer was pumping waves. Nice, dude. Pumping waves? I don't know who Crypto Wifer is. Crypto Wifer. Best believe. Wait, Fashad in here? Where's Fashad, man? What happened to Fashad? Fashad rug pulled us, man. He rode us all the way up, and now he's gone. Where's Fashad? Where's Fashad when we need him, man? We need him back. I remember Fashad was giving us the hopium at 30K, and he's gone now. He's literally gone. I don't know where Fashad went. Do you think freezing Reese's is evil? 61% said no. You guys got to be kidding me. Maya, freezing peanut butter. Freezing Reese's peanut butter cups. Yeah, she doesn't like those. Okay, she can't be part of this. But I think that's evil. Very, very evil. You should not be freezing Reese's peanut butter cups. If anything, you should be melting them. In my opinion. Let's see. Probably enjoying Dubai. Probably. Search Bitcoin as a scam. This shows we haven't topped yet or dumped. Bitcoin is a scam. Okay. I like that. Bitcoin is a scam. Let's see. What am I looking at with this, man? I don't. Fashad is in jail. No, he's not. Fashad's not in jail. Come on. Now I'm just looking at. Now I'm just looking at picture of Fashad in jail. Yeah, Bitcoin is a scam. I mean, I don't know if this shows us anything. I mean, yeah, 2017. Why were people saying Bitcoin's a scam at the end of 2017? That's when we were bullish. That's when it was most bullish. Yeah, I don't know if this really shows us anything, man. Bitcoin is a scam. That's crazy. I can't stand peanut butter, but I like peanuts. DJ, that's just weird. Why do you like peanuts, DJ? What kind of peanuts do you like, man? Do you like these nuts? Let's see. Nestle Mint. You see here. JH said check ammo. Okay, we can do that. Let's see. Ammo. Oh. These nuts. We can check ammo. Let's see. I don't know if you meant on here. or if you meant on the charts. Ammo, unless I spelled it incorrectly here. Ammo. Yeah, I don't know if I spelled it correctly. So I'm bearish on how I spelled it. All right, so 38,500. Can BTC get a move here? What can BTC do? Can we get a move up? Are we done for? What are we looking at here, guys? Pawtucket said, make Reese's Cup s'mores. I'm bullish on that a little bit. I'm slightly bullish on that. I'm not bearish on that, I'd say. Definitely not bearish on that. No on Google search. Ammo in the last 5 years. Let's actually go to the all-time. Let's go to 2004 present. Let's see. Ammo was searched in... Why was ammo searched in... Am I dumb here? I must be dumb. Why was ammo searched in January of 2021? I'm a little bit confused here. Am I reading this correctly, guys? Hold on. I'm really confused. Why was ammo pumped? Wait, what? Why was ammo pumped in March? Were people trying to buy ammo for the pandemic? Like, I'm so confused right now. I actually am kind of confused. And why was it pumped up in the beginning of 2021? Am I missing something here? Can someone help me? I must be missing something here. I don't know why it was pumped up pandemic. People were trying to load it up. COVID going to zero. Ukraine at all-time high in Google Trends. What's new? What's new, man? Let's see. Yes. Stop hiding that bearish hairline with the hat. Here you go, man. Just for you. I will show the bearish hairline. Because I love my bearish hairline. People wanted bullets. True. I guess. I guess so. It's Reese's, not Reese's. It's not Reese's. Who says Reese's, man? That's just weird. Who says Reese's? Yeah, I'm gonna go get some Reese's at the store. That's like someone in Boston would say, but we don't say that. You know, we say things weird. We don't say Reese's. Let's go get some Reese's at the store. Reese's. What do you mean it's Reese's, not Reese's? That means the same thing. Whether you put an S or a C, it's literally the same pronunciation. Reese's, Reese's. Like, what? It's the same thing. I'm so confused right now. So confused. Bullish on the hairline. Thank you, man. All right, so 38.4, like we said, yeah, just a quick recap for anyone that's coming in. Like, let's do a poll quick. I'm generally curious what you guys like. Because listen, man, like, you guys know I'm always honestly like, what do you guys want me to talk about? Like, I'm gonna do a poll real quick. What do you want? This is bad when I have to ask you guys what, because I generally want to hear what you guys want me to talk about. I can talk about anything. You guys want me to talk about some stuff in the charts? I can. Well, what do you want Jordan to talk about? And this is not every day. This is just like, let's say right now, right? Just for an example, right? Do you want Jordan to talk about random stuff? Do you guys want Jordan to talk about Bitcoin charts? Do you guys want Jordan to talk about altcoin charts? Or do you guys want Jordan to, let's see, look at Google Trends stuff? Man. Listen, I gotta do polls, man. I gotta do more polls. Talk about aliens. Here we go. Toothpaste. So I'm gonna guess it's gonna be random stuff, man. I guess that's what we're gonna talk about tonight. While we just look at Bitcoin hourly chart. We did actually be able to get back above the 21 EMA. So that's at least good in the short term. Like, I know, short term right now, Bitcoin can change direction at any moment, but what we want to see is an hourly close above this. We got 45 minutes until this hourly closes. Let's see what happens, but I don't mind where it is. I want to see an hourly close above this. We've kind of been struggling with this the last 4 hours. 1, 2, 3, 4 got rejected off this. Let's see what happens. Chug. It's Reese's, like rhymes with Peethses. Mike D said, what was my last crap? My last crap. My last crap was... When was my last crap? Oh, this morning. It was a pretty small one. Nothing crazy about it, you know. It was actually it was like the lamb pellet type crap, you know. Like, there's different types of crap, but it was like the ones where they were super small and they were shooting out like a BB gun, like. Yep, that's what it was today. Play video games. I don't play video games anymore. You know what I mean? I don't play video games anymore. Listen, what I'll say about video games, nothing wrong with video games. Here's what I'll say. Here's what I'll say about video games. Like, if you play you're on like a plane or you do something to kill time, I get it. For me, at least, I don't play video games anymore. I haven't played. There's obviously sometimes maybe I hop on, maybe for a day or something, but like where I play a game like super competitively, like every day, or even like a couple times a week, for a long time. I can't remember the last time I did, but yeah, I don't really play video games anymore. I feel like there's just like better things to do. I don't know. The older I get, what I'll say about this, the older I get, the more I appreciate doing things outside. I used to be a gamer, but I appreciate doing things outside. I appreciate spending time with people. I appreciate life more than just a virtual world. I don't know. I think that's kind of becoming a lost art in today's world. Is people are so stuck on their phones, stuck on social media, stuck on video games, stuck in like this virtual world, and they don't actually appreciate life anymore. And I think that's a big reason why people are miserable in general. You know what I mean? Because people are just like, it's literally like a glue. You're glued to your devices. And that's why anyone who knows me, I'm almost never on my phone unless I'm like actually doing something on my phone. Never on my phone. I hate being on my phone. It makes, I don't know, makes me feel like because once you get on your phone, you're kind of stuck there for hours. You know what I mean? Duo stream one night a week with Maya. She won't do it. She won't do it. She's not into crypto right now, guys. She's bored of crypto. You know what I mean? She doesn't even watch any crypto videos anymore. That's what she used to do all day too. Let's see. But yet the metaverse is coming. Yeah, because people don't enjoy their actual life, so they want to live a fake life in the metaverse. Like, let's be honest. Like, that's why people wanted the metaverse to be a thing, because they don't enjoy their own life. They want to go into some fake world and go and explore a fake world. And you know, I'm not going to get too much of that. People will get butt hurt, but that's why the metaverse will come possible. Now listen, I'm invested in the metaverses. Okay, I think they're going to be big, but that's why, right? That's ultimately the reason why, because people aren't happy with their own lives, so instead have to live something fake life. Whether it's on a metaverse, whether it's on a social media, whether it's on really anything, in my opinion. Let's see. It was searched. I smile and say hello to as many people as I can, even though no one likes the art of small talk anymore. Very true. Very, very true, man. No one talks. And that's why, like, to be fair, like part of the reason why I started streaming, because I wanted to become like more of an outgoing person. And I think me starting to streaming has helped me with that in general. So it's another big reason for me. Like, the stream has been big for me in a lot of different ways. And that now like, I mean, I'm just getting, I guess, kind of sentimental with you guys, but that's helped me a lot as far as like conversation skills and just being able to just hold a conversation, just be able to talk, you know. I've really just been able to talk like nonstop for hours. It has helped with that a lot. So that's another reason why streaming has been awesome. JH said, sounds pretty all right if you can make it as good as Player Reddit 1. Yeah, if you can. That's the thing. Olivia said Vegas. Dude, I cannot wait to Vegas. We can talk about Vegas a little bit. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. Like, at this point, I don't know how many people are coming. I have no idea how many people are coming. But here's what I'll say, right? Because here's what I'll say. There would probably be a lot more people coming if crypto was bullish right now. Unfortunately, it's not. So, obviously that's going to affect the people coming and stuff, but I'm going to put the hat back on because I like my ETH hat. But, it's going to be fun. I can't, honestly, right now, the way the market is, I wouldn't mind having a week off, man. Not a week off, but a week off, just shut off from crypto and just hanging out with awesome people. That's going to be the fun part about it, is literally just shutting everything off and hanging out with fun people. I want to do at least one or two streams up there, depending on how the internet is. I think it'd be pretty cool to like bring some people on that, people part of the stream and have them like maybe come on and then talk some crypto with me. I think that would be pretty cool. But, as far as shutting off for a week of crypto, would be pretty nice right now. I'm not going to lie. Crayon said you are going to sit on a couch with a headset on doing nothing, and it's not in the least bit realistic. Very true, Crayon. Very true, man. DJ said, I can't make it. Got some things over east to short out, bro. But set up Florida or something later in the year, maybe. For sure, man. I'll probably be, honestly, at this point, I'll probably be in I would probably be in Florida by the end of this year anyways. That's the plan. That's the plan, at least. I'm definitely moving south before next winter. 100%. 110%. Not even a question in my mind. DJ said I need a week off. What if the ones that show up in Vegas are huge weirdos? Not gonna be huge weirdos, man. I'm a huge weirdo. Do you see me every day? I'm a freaking weirdo. So anyone that's a weirdo will get along with me. I don't care what people are interested in. I don't care what people interest they have. As long as they're nice and they're friendly, I'll get along with you. I don't care what you're interested in. I'm interested in weird stuff. Okay? All my friends, all my family, they don't give a crap about crypto, but they still talk to me. And it's the same way I would say with you guys. Like, you guys could be into some weird stuff, man. You guys could be into like talking about, I don't know, how much you like plants, right? I'm not a huge plant guy. Maybe you guys like plants a lot, but it doesn't matter, right? I'll still talk to you. I don't care. I'll talk about plants. What do you like about plants? You like them because they're green? You like them because they're cute? Do you like them because they add some life to your room? Doesn't matter. When are you adding Soul, boss? When I'm adding Soul, you can check out Solana. Solana. Soul. Where's the Soul? Where is the Soul? Let's see. So Solana is, where am I adding Soul? So I'm watching this big macro falling wedge for Solana. So for me, at least, I'm not going to say it's going to be a bottom, but I probably would add some Solana, depending on where Bitcoin is. I'd probably be looking at it somewhere when it comes back down and tests this trend line. It's tested a few times. Really more like this, sorry. Like that. 1 touch, 2 touches, 3 touches. It's been a pretty nice trend line so far as bounces. Obviously, just because it bounces here doesn't mean it can't go lower, but as far as just DCAing in for the long term, I probably would buy again once it hits this trend line. And it looks listen, I mean, you're right at support right now with, this basic trend right here, this basic level here. I mean, you can see it right here. If this basic, trend right there breaks, probably coming back down and test the lows. So I'd buy, it's probably somewhere in like the 71, 70, 69, somewhere in that range. I'd probably add some Solana in the case that, Bitcoin's not looking like, I guess they don't get the crazy black swan event or anything. That's probably where I add some Solana. 70, 71, somewhere in that range. Somewhere in that range. Jade said, I can't go to Vegas. 2 hookers stole $500 from me last time. That's JH. You're right. JH, let's have an honest conversation real quick, man.
Rant alert.
You go to Vegas. All right, let's paint this scenario real quick. You go to Vegas. You're in your room. You got 2 hookers in there. All right? Why the hell do you have your wallet sitting on top of your dresser with 2 hookers in your room, and you don't hide your wallet while you're with the 2 hookers? Can we just talk about this real quick? Like, as far as a common sense narrative? Now, I don't know what state of mind you were in, okay? I don't know if you were, you know, I don't know how you were feeling at the time, but listen, why the hell did you have that sitting on the dresser? You know, maybe it was in his pants. Yeah, it was in your pants, and you took your pants off and you threw them on the floor. Listen, they're gonna steal your pants. You best bet they're gonna steal your pants, and there goes your wallet. Listen, what the heck kind of crap is that? Take the wallet, stick it. I don't know where you have to stick it, okay? But stick it somewhere. Don't stick it on the dresser. Maybe he's into wallet stuff. Like, that just seems kind of amateur, like someone said in the chat. I don't know. I could be wrong here. I could be wrong. What do you think of the new Corvette Vets? I'm thinking of picking one up. The Corvettes? Or DJ, you talking about Corvettes, man? Hold on, let me search it. C8R. C8R, what is it? Hold up. C8R Vets? What is that? Hold on. I'm assuming you're talking about a Corvette. I don't know why you spelled it like that. Why did you spell it like that? Oh, because that's an actual thing. Let's see. See if I like this or not. DJ, you're getting one of these? I don't know, man. I'm not into. Listen, the way I am, I'm not into super like flashy stuff like that, man. That's just not me. That's just not me. If you like that kind of stuff, hey, you do you, man. You do you. But it's just not me. But hey, listen. I'm not gonna hate anyone for getting stuff like that. It is what it is. It is what it is. I'd rather take that money to buy that. Just keep it in crypto, man. That's just me. That's just me. If you want to buy a C8R, you want to buy one of those, go ahead. Well, maybe they earned the $500. I'm sure they did. $500 is a lot, man. I don't know. To me, like, listen. To me, I'd rather just go out and listen. I'd rather just go out and get something for free than. All right, I'll say this. If we're gonna have real talk here, I'd rather go out and have a 50% chance I get something for free than pay $500 for something guaranteed that the chicks aren't even into it. They're just doing it because you paid them. Right? Am I speaking facts here? Come on.
Rant alert.
There's a difference between someone's into it and not into it. Okay? Huge difference. That's just me. You guys might disagree, but you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. What's wrong with you guys? It's a lot easier to pay for it. I feel you. You guys agree with this? I don't agree. I don't agree. It's never free. I'll disagree with that. Don't worry, JH. Someday you can earn it back by Pathwater. Hookering in the metaverse? Well, how do we even start talking about this? This is nuts. Someone, JH just started this. Guys, I did not start with this. JH started this. Okay? JH started this. I would never, just to keep it real, I would never pay for that. Never pay for that. One, I think it's nasty. I don't want to even touch those chicks. Two, I think, you know, listen, if you're going to do that, it's just not the same, okay? It's just not the same at all. It's not even worth it to me. Three, I don't know. It's just not, it doesn't excite me. And there's multiple reasons why, you know. I'm not going to go into all the reasons, but that's the basic reasons there. See you, 100.
$500 is not bad. Girlfriends are more expensive.
Depends. $500, Wes, what are you doing over there? $500 is not bad? What the hell are you guys doing? You guys are nuts. You guys are absolutely nuts. I don't know what you guys are doing over there. Listen. Never say never. You guys are nuts. I'm getting off on this. This is nuts. You guys are having me talk about weird crap here. I'm getting off, guys. I'll catch you guys tomorrow, all right? Bitcoin is still just chilling between 45 and 35. What is new? Crypto's boring as hell right now. I'm going to be honest. Crypto is boring as freaking hell right now. I'm not going to sugarcoat it, man. It's boring. I might not sound as enthusiastic as I have, in the past because, let's be honest, like, I don't care about the price going down. It's just the fact that we're just in a range and, people get bullish, bearish, bullish, bearish, bullish, bearish. It's just exhausting, It's exhausting, bearish, bullish, bearish, bullish, bearish, bullish in a range. I'd rather just dump. I'd rather just freaking dump so I get some better buy opportunities than just stick in this freaking range over and over and over again. But anyways, I'm going to done ranting there. I'll catch you guys tomorrow at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If there's something going on in the morning, I'll hop on. But other than that, catch you guys tomorrow. Adios. Peace.